Today we're tackling barbecue ribs, and if I wasn't afraid of copyright, you'd be watching a clip of Homer Simpson right now. Ribs.
Better hear what I've got to say because you won't get it here.
Welcome back to WineBites. If you're new to the channel, I'm Josh, and I'm here to help you find which wines pair with your food. So as I mentioned, today we're having barbecue, and that means a lot of things to a lot of people in different regions. Kansas City, Carolina, St. Louis, but today we're having Texas-style barbecue ribs. That means we have sweet, tangy, smoky, meaty. What, we couldn't get sleepy, sneezy, and Doc? Joking aside, we're looking for something that has medium tannins, ripe fruit that's bordering on jammy, and as we keep seeing, we're looking for acidity, especially to cleanse the palate of something like a heavy sauce between bites. We're gonna start with our expert pick, an old Vine Zinfandel, specifically the 2021 Hartford Family Winery Zinfandel from the Russian River Valley. I try not to get too wine nerdy in these videos, but I do want to call out that there is a difference between old Vine Zinfandel and Zinfandel. And really this is a difference in the age of the vines. After 50 years, these vines produce less grapes, and that means that each grape is more concentrated, and that translates into the wine. For our crowdsourced option, we have a Shiraz, specifically the Thorne Clarke family Shotfire from the Barossa Valley in Australia. Now is it Shiraz or Syrah? Both. Same grape, different name. Shiraz is typically found in warmer climates that produce bolder versions of the wine, which is exactly what we want with our meal today. Our wild card for today is a Napa Cab. And I'm calling today's wild card, is it worth the price? We're finally here, a Napa Cab. Here's the thing, and I'm trying not to generalize here, but Napa Cabs, especially the good ones, can get pretty pricey. We're talking about some of the most expensive land in the country, and that translates to the wine prices. But from a flavor perspective, the warmer climate produces riper fruit wines, and while Cab doesn't have the acidity that we're looking for, the tannins will sub in to take on the ribs. Today we have the 2015 Bella Union Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley. This wine is showing really well right now, and we'll see how it does against the ribs. All right, the wines are prepped. Let's see if any of these wines are a perfect match. All right, first up, we have the Old Vine Zin. So the expert pick is definitely matching up really well with the ribs. The fruit is matching the barbecue sauce. There's a little bit of pepperiness in the wine that's matching the smokiness and grilled nature of the ribs. This is a great start. Let's see if any of the other two are a bit better. So this is also a good pairing. The fruit from the Shiraz is definitely matching the barbecue sauce from the ribs. What I'm finding is that there may be a little too much acid. It's actually coming off a little bit tart even after cleansing my palate from the barbecue sauce. It's just not the balance that I'm looking for, and so far the Zinfandel did it a bit better. Now on to the last wine. That is a really tasty wine. The ripe fruit that's coming through is definitely matching up with everything we would expect from the barbecue sauce of the ribs. The tannin is cutting through the meatiness of the ribs. But ultimately, what's happening is there's too much tannin. I'm still getting it even now as I'm talking through this, and I no longer taste any part of the rib. And so it overpowers the pairing. Definitely a good wine. I would say on its own worth the price, but not worth the price with this meal. So we have a little bit of a win streak going on here. The expert pick definitely matched up best with this dish. The ripe fruit from the Old Vine Zin matched up really well against the barbecue sauce. The tannins were at a good level to match up against the meatiness of the ribs. And there was just enough acidity to cleanse my palate, but without overpowering the dish. So I think the next time you're ordering a Texas-style barbecue ribs, this is what you're gonna wanna have to drink. As always, wine is subjective. The only thing that's constant about it is that it tastes good and it gets you drunk. So try these wines for yourself and let me know if you agree with my assessment in the comment section down below. Here are some key details and phrases for you to pick up wines like these for yourself and have a similar experience. If you enjoyed this content, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more food and wine pairings. Also, keep letting me know which dishes you'd like me to pair wines with in the comment section down below. I already have tacos and corn coming up in future videos. Until next time, happy pairing!